When we begin to practice radical forgiveness, in order for us to do so, we have to understand that the individual or individuals who have hurt us, they actually did so from the state of consciousness in which they were in at that time. Now, based on all of us have our own individual conditioning, and therefore that conditioning created our state of consciousness. And at any given moment, based on whether or not that individual themselves more than likely may have been hurt by someone, we have to take the grown person way and recognize that despite the fact that this person hurt us, and that if it was a crime, they definitely need to be held accountable for it. However, in order for us to move on and move forward in our life and be the person that we were born to be, we have to begin to accept that even if they aren't sorry or feel no remorse about what they've done to us, we must love ourselves enough to practice radical forgiveness. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it is something that will help us begin to process the emotions that we have that are actually blocking our blessings. Because when our heart is closed off to love and to being accepted and being feeling worthy, then we actually reduce our energy, vibration, and as a result, diminish what we can attract into our lives. So, radical forgiveness is not for the person who hurt us. Radical forgiveness is truly for us. I speak from experience. The moment that I decided in my 20s that I was no longer going to accept myself being angry, bitter, and resentful towards the people that hurt me when I was younger, I began to experience a shift in my energy in such a way that I had never felt before in my life. And that shift brought about a release of that anger, bitterness, and resentment as I began to practice. It didn't happen overnight. But as I stayed committed to the process of forgiveness, of radical forgiveness, I began to experience this level of joy that I've never, at that point in time, had never experienced in my life outside of childhood. So when I say this, I'm not just saying it because of words on the paper or something coming out of my mouth. I'm speaking from experience that when you begin to release any hurt that someone has caused you from your heart, and you begin to recognize and accept that you are worthy and capable of giving yourself the love you need, the acceptance that you need, and that you have the capabilities to move forward, your life will change for the better.